Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 341, The Forgotten Manor. Intermediate. The manor house stood at the edge of the ancient woods, a relic of a bygone era. Its weathered façade, shrouded in an aura of mystery, had always intrigued me. Locals whispered tales of ghostly apparitions and unexplained occurrences within its crumbling walls. Curiosity, stronger than fear, drew me to its decaying grandeur. As I approached the manor, a chill wind swept through the trees, sending shivers down my spine. The once grand entrance was now a gaping maw, darkness seeping from its depths. With a hesitant step, I crossed the threshold, the creaking floorboards echoing my every move. The interior was a labyrinth of darkened rooms, each more eerie than the last. Dust-laden cobwebs hung from the ceiling like ghostly veils, and the air was thick with the scent of decay. A faint flicker of light emanated from a distant room, drawing me further into the depths of the manor. As I approached the source of the light, a sudden gust of wind extinguished it, plunging the room into darkness. A cold draught swept through the room, sending a shiver down my spine. A faint whisper, a chilling breath against my neck, made my blood run cold. I spun around, searching for the source of the sound, but the room was empty. A sense of dread washed over me as I realized I was not alone. A presence unseen and unknown was lurking in the shadows. A sudden crash echoed from upstairs, jolting me from my fear-induced stupor. With trembling hands, I ascended the creaking staircase, each step bringing me closer to the unknown. The air grew heavier, the silence more oppressive. The source of the noise was a room at the end of the hall. The door, slightly ajar, revealed a sliver of moonlight illuminating a dusty, forgotten room. As I cautiously stepped inside, a cold draught swept through the room, extinguishing the candle once more. A figure emerged from the shadows, its form indistinct in the dim light. It moved slowly, deliberately towards me. As it drew closer, I could make out its features: pale, gaunt skin, hollow eyes, and a long flowing gown. A chilling silence fell over the room, broken only by the rapid beating of my heart. The figure spoke, its voice a haunting whisper. "You shouldn't have come here." Fear paralyzed me. I tried to flee, but my legs refused to move. The figure advanced, its presence growing more menacing with each step. I closed my eyes, bracing myself for the inevitable. Suddenly, the figure vanished, leaving me alone in the darkness. I stumbled backward, my heart pounding in my chest. I rushed down the stairs, my footsteps echoing through the silent house. As I burst through the front door, the wind howled, carrying with it the chilling whisper of the unknown. I never returned to the manor. The memory of that night, the eerie silence, the ghostly figure, and the chilling whisper still haunt my dreams. The manor remains a mystery, a dark secret hidden beneath the layers of time. Vocabulary notes. Relic, meaning an object surviving from an earlier time, especially one of historical or cultural interest. Example: the manor house stood at the edge of the ancient woods, a relic of a bygone era. Similar words: remnant, vestige, fossil. Aura, meaning a distinctive atmosphere or quality that seems to surround and permeate a person or thing. Example: its weathered facade, shrouded in an aura of mystery, had always intrigued me. Similar words: atmosphere, vibe, mood. Intrigued, meaning curious or fascinated by something. Example, curiosity, stronger than fear, intrigued me to its decaying grandeur. Similar words, captivated, fascinated, intrigued. Maw, meaning a large mouth or opening, often associated with something dangerous or frightening. Example, the once grand entrance was now a gaping maw, darkness seeping from its depths. Similar words, chasm, abyss, void. Labyrinth, meaning a complicated network of passages, a maze. Example, the interior was a labyrinth of darkened rooms, each more eerie than the last. Similar words, maze, tangle, web. Veil, meaning a piece of fine fabric worn by women to cover the face or head. Example, dust-laden cobwebs hung from the ceiling like ghostly veils. Similar words, curtain, shroud, screen. Story written by Google Gemini 1.5 AI. Images created by Designer AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.
Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.